It feels like we are living in the future. You sit on your couch, you feel like eating ice cream, you tap your phone, and 10 minutes later, someone is at your door. Think about that. No planning, no stepping out, no efforts. You order anything and it just appears in 10 minutes. But here is the crazy part. On paper, this business should not even exist. If you would have talked to any investors or experts, they will tell you that delivering low margin groceries in minutes is a terrible idea. You have fuel costs, rider payouts, warehouse rent, inventory management, spoilage risk, thin margins. Everything about this screams that it is a terrible idea. And yet, every single minute across India, millions of people open Zepto, Blinkit, Swiggy Instamart because they want to have something in 10 minutes. Milk, onion, bread, cold drink, medicine, and within minutes, someone is at the door. So either all the investors and experts were wrong, or we are missing something big. So today, let us break it down properly. Chapter 1. Why does this work only in India and struggle a lot in the West? In the United States, people shop differently. They drive large cars to warehouse-style stores like Costco, Walmart. At once, they buy groceries for a week or for a month. Their houses are large, their refrigerators are large, their storage capacity is massive, their retail infrastructure is built around warehousing and bulk buying. Even cities are spread out. Distances are longer, density is lower in many areas. Now compare that with India. Smaller homes, smaller kitchens, small refrigerators, less storage space, and shorter planning cycles. We decide at 7 or 8 in the evening about what we want to have as dinner at night. Indian consumption is reactive, emotional, and urgent, and not pre-planned. And the genius thing that the QCOM companies did was they did not try to change this behavior. Rather, they built around this. They monetized urgency instead of fighting it. And here is the second factor that nobody talks about openly. Hourly wages in India are fractional compared to the West. The cost per delivery here is dramatically lower than in the United States. A hyper local delivery network that would collapse under Western labor costs becomes viable in India because the base economic structure is different. Same idea, completely different cost structures. Business models are not universal, but they are contextual. Business models depends on situations, circumstances, and behaviors. Chapter 2. The convenience. You must agree that it is supremely convenient, and convenience is powerful. When something repeatedly removes friction from your life, you become dependent on it without even realizing it. This is not about laziness in a negative way. This is about efficiency. If you make something easier, people will adopt it. And quick commerce industry understood this very deeply. Chapter 3. The math behind one order. Now let us simplify the numbers, or just the number of a one order, so everybody can understand them. Imagine you place a 100 rupee order. Around 70 to 75 rupees goes to the manufacturer back. The platform keeps roughly 25 to 30 rupees as the gross margin, and from that 25-30 rupees, they must pay for dark store rent, electricity, warehouse staff, packaging, payment gateway charges, and finally the rider payout. And a rider might earn around 20 rupees per delivery. So you might be thinking that the cost is much more than 100 rupees. And yes, you are absolutely right. On a small basket, the company loses money. And this is where most of the critics stop thinking. They look at that one order and say, see, this does not work. The 100 rupee order is not the business. Let's say, for example, you ordered milk for 100 rupees. Milk is not the business. Milk is the hook. The real business is frequency and basket expansion. And once you trust the speed, you open the app more often. You buy chocolates, you buy electronics accessories, you buy beauty products, you buy private labels. And these categories carry significantly higher margins than basic groceries. And then comes the advertising revenue. Brands pay to appear on the app homepage or to rank first in their categories. These platforms are slowly becoming retail media networks. They monetize attention, not just the inventory. Chapter 4. The backbone of this entire model, the dark store. Dark stores are nothing but small micro warehouses which ranges from 1500 square feet to up to 3000 square feet, which is placed strategically within 2 to 3 kilometers of a high density zone. Also, they are not located in the main road. They are located somewhere in the backyards, in some unknown street, because because it's not a regular retail store. It is just a warehouse. The delivery boy goes there, picks up the item and goes delivered to the customer's location. They do this in order to save their costs. And in the dark store, inventory is arranged on the basis of purchase frequency. Like let's say the most ordered items on Zepto on a daily basis would be eggs, milk, onion, tomatoes. So all of these items will be strategically placed in the front part of the dark store, and all the high value items which are much expensive and the frequency of those items are low, they are kept at the back of the dark store. And because of this, the picking time is optimized to seconds, and the riders operate within a tight territory. Shorter distances, more deliveries per hour mean better earnings for the rider without excessive fuel burn. This is an efficiency machine and it is working very well for them. Chapter 5, the truth about the 10-minute delivery. Here is the another truth. Charge me 10 to 20 to 30 rupees as a convenience fee. I do not mind. You're saving my time, my petrol, my energy, my effort. Stop burning endless investor money to subsidize behavior. People are willing to pay for convenience. To me, minimum cart value fee also makes a lot of sense because the fixed costs exist and the unit economics matter. These companies are slowly correcting their economics. They are expanding into higher margin categories. They are building stronger ecosystems. Number 6, the future explosion. Right now, the quick commerce is still concentrated into metro cities, but once it penetrates into tier 2 and tier 3 cities, scale will explode, density will improve, operational efficiency will increase, economics will further stabilize. Early critics judged this model at small scale, but density changes everything. At low density, this model bleeds. At high density, this model becomes powerful. So, distribution plus behavior plus cost structure equals dominance. 3 learnings for founders. Number 1, remove friction and give convenience to the customers. Anything that the customers hate to do on a day-to-day life, if you remove that thing from their life and replace it with convenience, people will smoothly adopt your business. Lesson number 2, Indian problems need Indian solutions. Stop copying the West blindly. Understand local behavior. Understand local infrastructure. Context determines the probability of your success. Lesson number 3, when people call you crazy, pay attention. Disruptive ideas always look stupid in the beginning because people judge them using old assumptions. If everybody agrees with your idea on day 1, it is probably not big enough. So quick commerce is not about 10 minutes. It's about understanding behavior. It's about building powerful distribution networks, and it's about matching business models to local realities. If you learned something from this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please hit the like button and comment what do you think about the quick com industry. So see you in the next one. Tada, bye bye, take care.